So we were lucky enough to have a 600 LT dropped off in this sweet looking purple right here. So we're going to finish the full body on it. It's already got a front end done. We're gonna pull a few pieces off, redo a few, and then wrap up the back end of it.
This will shoot flames out of it, just how it is right now.
Really?
Yep. But then if you tune them and do exhaust, then you get like flames. You sit here and roast your marshmallows, you know?
Moving old PPF chance?
Yeah, this is a factory piece they stick here behind the side skirts. That gives you an ugly line right there, so we'll just have to pull this one in, do it with the full door piece.
Check this out, 3,000 miles. Problem is you got these P0 Trofeo Rs. They're super sticky tires, so they pick everything up. That's all rock chips. This is why we like to put paint protection on every single panel on these cars, because if that was done in the beginning, no damage. Paint protection would have taken a little hit. Could have pulled it off in the air, put a new piece on it, it would look good as new. Dude, that's the most unbelievable color I've ever seen put on any vehicle. It's unfortunate that all of our viewers are just gonna see a blue vehicle, but it's very purple. It's not a describable color until you can actually see it in person. All the pictures that he sent me, I thought it was dark blue, but that purple is unbelievable. We just ended up finishing the rest of the vehicle. It had a partial front end kit. Side skirts were done, so we ended up covering the rest of the body and putting one of our coatings on it, and installed some of our ceramic window film.
We're going to reupholster these seats. We're gonna pull them out and reupholster them in a blue and white checkered print. It's gonna look so sick. Really excited to see how it turns out. Just need to pull out one more seat.
Later.
So we're just finishing up our boy Mac Toys RWB Porsche. We just pulled the seats out and had the centers upholstered in this really cool plaid. We got some Italian blue leather to match the factory door panels. So that's factory navy blue interior. So we were able to kind of tie that together. Before these seats were black, they just kind of looked out of place. And now it looks like it's right at home in this vehicle. Yes!
How's it feel?
Oh, I love it! See, that's the other thing, is these seats are extremely comfortable. I love the position they put you in. You sit very upright, they hold you well. Makes you want to go fast. That's the one thing this needs. I need to talk our boy into doing a little turbo motor swap, a little air-cooled turbo motor in this. And then she'd be 100%. It's not that it's not enjoyable to drive, because it still is. It could use a little bit more power. The opportunity to go pick this up last night from Ron. It's a 2021 Rolls Royce Cullinan. Probably the most wild interior I've ever seen in any car. I can't figure out how that. Isn't that insane? Look at these carbon fiber details too, like how they made a completely different carbon fiber weave, but it's so much classier. Then the Starlight headliner, that's probably the coolest upgrade I think in any car.
Stitch this by hand. That's fiber optic cable that they run through the headliner.
the marking from the amount of stretch you have to do to get this fender.
So Chance and Sam like to be as gangster as possible and see if they can push the limitations of the material. Where in the kit you're going to have relief cuts and lines and stuff. I always like them to try to do their best and see if you can make it as seamless as possible, but that's too much stretch. Distorted the way the film looks. It's going to have to do some form of a relief cut.
Ultimate flex.
Why is it
Would
the
you agree?
ultimate flex?
Well, 23s are baller status because of how much these tires cost here. Almost $4,000 just on tires.
Is it because it's like not common or
It's
what?
very uncommon, supply and demand.
So at the beginning of this week, we picked up Ron's newest member of his fleet. It's a 2021 Rolls Royce Cullinan. This has a twin-turbo V12 and is probably the most magnificent vehicle I've ever driven down the road. I mean, it's just a pillow, no sound, no nothing. We added a set of 23-inch 40-spoke Vossens. We did full front-end paint protection. We added our ceramic window film to the mix, coating on the leather. So now we got to get this thing back over to Ron's house so we can enjoy a weekend with his wife. Appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next week.